Hello everyone. We are camping for 2 days in a caravan park. Had a busy day, so I didn't get the camera out. Well, I did get the camera out, but just filmed what we were doing. Now I'm sitting back watching YouTube. I'm doing a bit of crocheting. I've started crocheting. Oh, hang on, I'll turn this off. I'll turn YouTube off for a minute. So, hope you heard all that. So I'm in a caravan park for 2 days. And we've had a busy day. We've been kayaking and walking and fishing and relaxing, so it's been good. The kids, as you can see, they're pretty tired. But I've been making these dog jumpers, and Bella and Charlie have got some on, and I'm figuring the Westie Club that we're a part of, they raised a lot of money for some operations that little Charlie had to have. I'll tell you about that one day. I mean, he's a $20,000 plus dog, really. They raised money and made donations and just helped us out. I can't thank them enough. So I thought, if I can get good enough at making these jumpers, I might be able to make them so that the club can sell them to make some money, so I can put my little contribution back. They're not perfect, but they're certainly made with love and lots of gratitude. But I'll see how I go with them. Anyway, we thought we'd get away. I've been a bit busy, so I haven't been out and about much and videoing much. Just life in general, just life happens. But I have to go back to work after next week, because after breaking my wrist, I had nearly, I think, 11 weeks off. So you can imagine going back to work doesn't seem like a really good idea, but there you go. And I haven't been getting out to walk the kids as much and do as much exercise the last few weeks, so put a few extra pounds on, which I have to. Why am I crooked? Which I have to get rid of these extra pounds for summer. Make me feel better anyway. And my double chin's gotten so big. I started a video a while ago and I was doing the washing up, and when I watched it back I thought, oh, look at my double chin. It's huge. I've got no neck. So I really got to lose a bit of weight and get a bit healthier again. That won't take much, but we'll see about that. Anyway, I was sitting here thinking, I've been watching YouTube, and I like to watch camping, van lifers like Chrome, Fancy Van Life, and the Cat Lady, and Matthew on Van Life Plus, and all their friends as well. And I like watching True Life Crime, like The Chapter, and the Coffee House, the coffee shop. Yeah, if you get a chance, you should go and have a look at some of those. And I like watching camping and road tripping, like Wondering Where. And that fella, I think his name's Adam. He's a character. He's so funny. He's worse than me. I forget things, and I spill things, and I drop things, and I fall over. But he's nearly worse than me. And he's really funny, so you should go watch him as well. But I do like listening to podcasts and scary stories, and especially true life stories, where people get bad neighbours, or they think they've got a ghost in the house when really it's somebody living in their attic or something, or stalker stories, just those sorts of stories. And I always think, especially when I look at this bag, I always think of something that happened to me, which was probably nothing, but it still does worry me a bit, just on the off chance that it was something. So I'll tell you what happened. So I was training for a 10-kilometre run, just a yearly run. That's a local run. I mean, some Olympic people come to train for it. I've done it a few years, and this year I wanted to get, mind you, I wanted to get under an hour, so I'm not very fast. And so I was training every day, and I trained a lot at the one spot at a local path beside a beach. I'd go and do my stretches in the car park, which only held about 30 cars. It's been done up since then. If I can find a photo of it, I'll put it somewhere over there or somewhere. Anyway, this one day I went over and I did my stretches, and I was parked quite close to, so how it was the car park, and then it was like a stretch of grass, and then the beach, but there was scrub between the beach and the grass, and a jetty, and then either side there was like a walking bike path that is surrounded by trees and scrub, lots of wallabies and lots of wildlife there, but quite closed in. Anyway, I did my stretches, and then I just got onto the path, just about to enter into the really thick area of scrub, and I think something happened to my phone or something. Anyway, I stepped off the path and turned away in case, I didn't want to hog the path, and there was a man, a youngish man, right behind me, like right there, and we eyeballed each other like, where did he come from? I didn't hear him. He didn't have time to come from across the car park. I don't know. But what scared me the most, and this is what makes me think of this story, this is my little bag. But see this chain, how it's a flat link chain? He had a length of chain, just chain. No, I don't think it had any ends on it. Like it wasn't a complete circle. He had that in his hand, and we kind of like stared at each other for a bit, and then I stood back and waited till he went. Well, he started walking along the path, and the path has got like a wooden border, and it backs onto like the beach is on that side of the scrub, and then on this side of the bush and scrub there's a caravan park, and he's walking along the board. First he's just walking along, and he's just got the chain wrapped around his hand like this, and then he started like acting too casual, like trying to act like obviously really casual, if you know what I mean. Like he's walking along, he's balanced along the piece of wood on the side of the footpath, he's tapping the tree branches, and the first little opening in the bush that went back to the caravan park, he was gone. I mean, it might have been nothing, but after listening to these stories, it really makes me wonder. It did frighten me on the day, but listening to these stories, I'm thinking, well, if he was staying in that caravan park, he might have been booked to go on the boat, or not, like on the Spirit of Tasmania, or a plane that day, if he was over here on holidays. And if he just wanted to try to like kill someone or strangle someone, that would be the perfect crime. Just do it. Like drag someone into the bushes, choke him with a piece of chain, leave them in the bushes, go back to your caravan or your cabin or whatever you're staying in, get your things, drive to the airport, and go fly back to wherever you came from. I mean, and also it might have been nothing. I do get that, it might have been nothing too, but it just made me realise just how vulnerable we are. Like even in a little place like Tassie, most crimes people know the person that's perpetrated the crime against them. Like, so I watched too many crime videos. They know the person, so we don't get a lot of just stranger ones. There's been a few, but not a lot of them. So yeah, it just makes you wonder, that's all. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. So I'm going to go back to watching YouTube, and yeah, I think I believe in ghosts. I watch things like, have you watched Casper Sites? He's really funny. He's such a cool dude. He really is. His name's Ben, and he's got the most awesome sayings and things, and he does reactions to scary videos. And you watch these videos and you think, oh, most of them have got to be fake. Like they just go over the top, cupboards opening and things falling out, and you think, well, fair enough, maybe it's right, maybe it's true. But then you get the ones that you really can't explain, like dogs flipping in the air, or looks like someone's picked someone up by the leg, or you know, a cat gets dragged out the kitchen. Like, you can't get animals and kids to fake it. Well, you would hope you wouldn't put your child through that just for views anyway. But yeah, so I think I do believe in ghosts. I haven't had any of my loved ones that have passed away come back, but you never know, they could be here all the time. You know, the times where I've almost backed into something but stopped for no other reason, but I just stopped this far short, or you know, I've nearly run into something and just stopped just in time. Like, I often think maybe I've got a little fairy godmother with me, a little guardian angel, I guess you'd call them. Anyway, I shall sit back and watch some more YouTube and take these kids out for a wee. Bella's, she's really flaked it, she's tired. And I'll include a bit of footage of our kayaking and our walk. But yeah, if I don't see, I might see you to say goodnight. If I don't, I'll see you in the morning. Okay, I hope I haven't rambled on too much. I tend to do that. Alright, and I've got to stop playing with that chain because it's annoying me, so it must be annoying everyone else. So I'll catch you later. bed. We're all in bed. I'm just going to lay here and watch TV for a little bit until I fall asleep. Kids are already. Alright, so I'll see you guys. I might leave this video here and start a new one tomorrow. Okay, so if you feel like it, if you could subscribe, like, leave a comment, it all helps. Thank you very much. Okay, see ya.